All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in once again to Jazz Piano Short Practice Ideas. So this week we're doing a short, simple, easy little practice concept. And this is the first 2-5-1 or 2-5 lick that I ever learned. When I was just starting out learning how to play jazz, I was not learning a lot of 2-5 patterns. I was not learning a lot of 2-5 licks. I was thinking more in chord shapes and in scales and trying to come up with my own patterns. But I remember at some summer camp one time speaking with the pianist who at the time was the pianist at the Monk Institute in California. And he showed me a couple of these little 2-5-1 licks. And I remember this one particularly in the key of C. And so the chord changes are D minor. So I'm going to play a D minor 9 voice in here. Here's D minor. And then I'm going to move to a G13. So it's a 2-5-1 in C. And the lick starts on the root of the 2 chord. And it moves and it resolves finally on the 1 chord, okay? So we start with this kind of little sequence here. I'm gonna switch and I'm gonna just play roots and 7s versus 3rds down here. So it starts on the root and it plays a lower neighbor. Then it's kind of doing this sequence. Like you could keep that sequence going if you wanted. And it could kind of keep on moving up like that. But here, then when we get to the 5 chord, you're on the 9th. You're surrounding the 3rd. You're kind of doing an enclosure around the 3rd. Now, I think that actually there was kind of 2 versions of the lick. One was this. And it was just a short 2-5 version. And then there was another version that played through the whole dominant measure and resolved to the 5 on the tonic chord, C major. Okay, so once again, let's walk that through again. So we got root going down to the lower neighbor of the minor 7 chord, back up, turning around on the minor 3rd. Then here we are on the 9th of the dominant, A on the G7, surround the 3rd to the root. Then we get to that flat 7 and we walk it down. Right? Those kind of like walking the lick through and kind of figuring out verbally those little tricks. Lower neighbor, 3rd, 9th, surround the 3rd, walk down from the 7, and then back to the 5. That's going to help me when I then try to play this in 12 different keys. So anyways, that's this week's practice idea. I hope that you take it, learn it. It's a quick one, easy one. If you're an intermediate or advanced pianist, this is a piece of cake. But if you're brand new, this is my first 2-5-1 lick, and I want to share that with you because it's a great pattern. And it's a nice little sequence you can add in all over the place when you're playing jazz. So happy practicing, everyone.